So, what I'm going to run you through is an exercise that I was introduced to by Bill Colley, a great game of business coach out of the States in St. Louis, about, it's a method that he uses to explain what the great game of business is about, okay? He calls it the 3-list exercise. So, the first list is, for a company, what's important for a company?
Profit.
Yeah? What else?
People.
Yeah? What else?
Clients.
Yeah? Client, what? Client satisfaction?
Yep.
What else? Return on investment, systems,
Place where people want to work.
Culture.
Yep.
good culture, yeah. Great.
Innovation.
Innovation. Okay, so that's sort of diving into another area, but so let's just assume, okay, the normal things. Increase sales, growth, profit, you know. List 3 is what's important to employees.
Culture.
Yeah. Yeah.
Reward.
Yeah. As in, would you like to get paid?
Yeah.
Paycheck? What else?
Career progression.
Career progression, yeah.
Training.
Yep. You get the deal, yeah? Okay, keep going. So, is it fair to say that for employees to get them what they want, the company needs to be successful? Is that a fair statement?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So, if we say that to get list 3, the company needs to be successful and the company needs to achieve these things, what are the actions and activities and behaviors you want to see or would expect to see inside an organization?
Positive culture.
Yeah, so you mentioned culture, yeah.
Innovation.
Innovation. Accountability.
Training.
Empowering staff.
Empowerment, yeah. You know, a high level of morale to achieve those things.
Quality, commitment, integrity, and all.
Yeah. Commitment, you're right. Integrity, you can list it on. Strong values, in other words. So, put this in the great game language, can you see clearly that what we're talking about is, for list 1, in terms of know and teach the rules, it's, well, what's important around here? Isn't it? What's important is we need to be having growth, or increased sales, or profit, or client satisfaction, and good systemization. The second, or the third, let's jump to the third, staking the outcome, simply what's in it for me, isn't it? I'll be working in a positive environment where I'm recognized and rewarded, I get a good pay, I get progression and training. So the third element being, how can I help? Okay. Being the following action, keep the score. So that's by being innovative, by being self-starting, self-motivating, accountable, empowering people around me to help us go forward and achieve. Okay, so said another way, the great game talks about the critical number at the meeting point of those elements. Another way in this sense is also engagement. Where you have people understanding each of those areas, you're going to have a greater level of engagement in that business, which will then achieve those 3 lists. So I thought it was a very simple and powerful way of explaining the game. Because if you go and say, well, here's the great game, what's that all about? But it's a nice, simple way of defining, well, this is important for every business, no matter where you are. This is important for every employee, no matter where you are. The bridge here is, what are the actions? How can you work forward, think forward, the forecasting, all of that, to achieve that? Questions?